And the first one says, female housemates are judgmental. That's what JMK thinks, okay? She was just pouring out, you know, her thoughts.
Why are they judging her? Why can't people don't leave such?
I love her hair.
Hmm?
Yeah, I love her hair. I
She's-
love, yeah, she's curvy. She has this
she's
hourglass
blessed.
shape and everything. She's blessed. Okay, we're just gonna move on from
People
there.
will talk.
From that part.
People will
Yeah,
talk.
people will always talk. People will always talk. Okay, the next one says, all right.
How to stay relevant after reality TV show, Lucy says. Well,
That's a good
Lucy,
one.
I don't want to say certain things, but I mean, if you're going to go to a reality TV show, you should probably go with this article. Lucy is probably already staying relevant. That's why she can write about this. So if you want to stay relevant after this, Lucy came all out to tell people, give tips on how to stay relevant after doing a reality TV show.
I think all housemates, as they leave the house, should just come and read up on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And any other reality show you've participated in is just for you to know that, hey, you need to stay relevant. So Lucy has got tips for you. Are we doing advert for this girl?
Coach Lucy.
I have this feeling. Lucy, you have to pay for this PR, okay? All right, we're going to move on. And Boma tells Maria, okay, baby in Aja house is not your father's place during heated argument. Okay, heated argument. Really, I saw the whole video thing, okay? You know, Maria is trying to get attention from everyone. And she comes up with controversial ways of just doing certain stuff. So Boma had to tell her straight up, hey, if it's in your father's house, you can do all that and get away with it. But this is a reality TV show, so you need to just
Maria sometimes comes off as
a drama queen.
No, not even a drama queen. Maria sometimes comes out as this lady that wants to boss over people at the same time, but then when she sees there's too much, she sort of withdraw. Exactly. So I think at the point where she was doing that was the wrong time for Boma. Just like, you know, I'm not going to have this. Auntie, calm down.
Yeah, no.
Stay your lane.
This is not your father's house.
It was a long session.
I think Boma is like the only person,
at night,
the only guy that I would have.
Yeah, all of them was late at night. And then Boma was all out having a conversation with someone, and I think it was loud. And she just busted and she was like, oh, bro, can you just chill out and stop talking at this time, please? And you know, when you're with a crowd, every kind of thing is
you have to apply emotional intelligence.
You understand. So he said it was like, and he came all out and said, this is not your father's house. I will talk whenever I want to, but you can do all that in your father's house. But then
all right. Next one says, Pere, Maria, and 4 other housemates nominated for possible eviction. My money is on Sammy.
Sammy, I think Sammy is not going anywhere.
I'm betting on Sammy to leave. It's going to be evicted. If Yusuf was here, I'd say Yusuf, but then Yusuf is not here.
Okay, we'll find out after the Sunday eviction
It better be real eviction this time around.
And maybe they'll bring in new people. Is it possible?
They should not.
They're not bringing new people.
No, I'm saying they should not. Let's continue with
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, this one says Jackie B accuses Angel of hiding her shoes, insinuates she stole pieces, wig, and lashes. Oh my
When
god.
I saw this, I had a good laugh. Like,
What you have, of course, you will have a good laugh. That's
lashes,
when you
wig.
when you put a group of ladies in a place, it only takes
Things are bound to happen.
it takes 1 hour for them to love themselves up.
That's really nice.
After 1 hour, bro,
all hell breaks loose.
even if they physically look like everything is going on,
Oh, hi, Queen.
after
Hello,
60
Angel.
minutes, I don't think it's on
I don't
that
think
way.
it's
Did you say 1 hour? Sometimes, in fact, as a person is working, your spirit is just like,
No, they lie against spirits.
Ladies are...
It's you.
your spirit.
It's you.
Oh.
You should have issue. You
You're
don't just
people.
you
You,
know,
you
just-
just have a check in your spirit and like, I don't just want to have, you know, this conversation with this person. Let's do what we came here for and everybody get out.
Ladies,
And
but why?
times-
Because some
Why?
come with
Like-
attitude and some...
You see? And you say
Yes.
spirits. I say some come with attitude.
Some come with attitude. Before you say hello, they
You see-
look at you and size you
see-
up. So you
Is it?
sitting down at the receiving end, you're like, okay.
Are you listening to how she's
I
analyzing
understand
everything?
how I'm going to talk to
Some
this
come with
person.
attitude.
Yes.
greet you in a way that they have looked at you and sized you up.
You're just trying, because sometimes within some seconds you can tell if you want to have a conversation with the next lady or not.
So within 2 seconds, you decide say you want to keep beef with this person. You want to keep
malice. It's not beef. It's just what you call control. Well, right. Whatever.
Moving on.
For me, the part I don't like is somebody say she stole. Why will you steal? I mean, Angel.
What if she didn't?
Then she'll be evicted. She'll be evicted because that's a crime. That's a crime. That's a crime.
Sometimes it's a house. I can't.
It's a house. Anything can happen. I mean, the shoes might be really, really worth it.
But why would you?
Why will you steal shoes? Why will you steal lashes?
I don't know about lashes and wigs, but
ladies,
shoes.
please put a price on you, okay? I love you. Okay, and that wraps it all up. You know, I can't even imagine what's happening in the house right now, but you know, we're just so you know, talking about it, and that wraps it all up for the BB Niger update. We'll be bringing you more juicy, you know, stories from the world and entertainment at large. Okay, let's take a quick break, and when we return, it will be time for sport news. You're watching Hello Africa.
Welcome back to the show, Hello Africa, and I'm bringing you the sport news, or rather the sports updates. If you're just joining us, you've missed our top stories, our entertainment segment, but stay tuned. We still have the sport updates, and we have our interesting topic for the day, and also our weird facts. And with me, or rather for this section, it's just going to be me, but I still have my colleagues in the studio, so don't worry. All right, let's move. Bochia Dean earned first England women call-ups. Tottenham interested in Lyon's Awa. I hope I pronounced that properly. Story eager to make Paralympics history and continue to Paris 2024. UEFA to honor medical team and Cager for saving Eriksen's life. And lastly, ground key to quick Susie's Chevrolet Park challenge. Stay tuned, I will be bringing you our interesting topic for the day, which is the benefits of volunteering and our word facts. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. You're still tuned to Hello Africa. I'm laughing so hard because these men here, they're very interesting. Okay, we're talking about benefits of volunteering. When you hear the word volunteering, a lot of people will feel, oh no, why should I work? Why, you know, why others work and get paid and I'm just going to work and not get paid? But do you know that there are beautiful and amazing benefits to just volunteering? We'll be sharing that with you. When it comes to volunteering, what comes to mind?
Cleaning drainage systems that are clogged, packing up you know, refuse from the road.
Okay, that's
rural areas.
Community service. Okay, cool.
So the other forms. Okay.
Of course, yes.
Of
Volunteering is.
No, she's that what come to my mind. I'm saying what comes to my mind. Yes.
Oh, that's
what comes to my
lovely.
mind.
All right, lovely. How about you?
Well, for me, I feel volunteering is taking responsibility, especially when it comes to handling a group business or doing something as a group. Once people begin to volunteer, it's only like a good step to
Like a
progress.
division of labor.
Yeah, it's like taking a division of labor, taking the decision, or making, because when you say volunteering, it has to do with self.
Absolutely.
It's not about everybody.
You have to be selfless to volunteer.
To volunteer. So in the midst of 50 to 20 people, when you see volunteers, they must have made up their minds personally to say, I want to make the decision, or I want to do this myself. I'm saying, to achieve. So it's quite a different perspective for other people. For me, I feel, I can volunteer to give charity. I can volunteer to be responsible for a particular job or task given to me. And then volunteer. Generally, volunteering just makes you just choose to stand out from the audience. You choose to take responsibility for something, and the key word there, of course, is taking responsibility for something. That's, for me, I feel like that's what volunteering is.
Okay, we once talked about preparing for opportunities. Do you know that when you volunteer, those opportunities will just come to you? Just imagine you talked about maybe you're volunteering for an event and you're working with an event planner, okay, as a volunteer, or you know, you're just there assisting, and somebody somewhere is watching how diligent you're carrying out your assignments, okay? And the person will call you because the person had no idea you're just working for free, okay? So it has this opening that you just say, okay, I have an event coming up, I would like to work with you, do you get? And what's your fee? Before you know it, you're talking money. So it actually creates opportunities. So we'll be giving you unexpected benefits of volunteering, okay, that will inspire you. In case you've not started volunteering, you will just have to give it a try. Exactly. Okay, and the first one here says volunteering builds community.
Builds
just
community.
like what you mentioned, okay? It says you strengthen your community and your social network when you volunteer. You make connections with the people you're helping, and you cultivate friendship with other volunteers. It strengthens your relationship, basically.
When people from a certain sphere or community decide to come together
to clean an environment,
clean or put like
their
borehole water supply or public power supply or something, or street lights to their community, you discover that in the long run there's a sort of belonging, that they now share, and they commonly face obstacles that come their way, and before you know it, the community grows and they support each other. So
okay, I'm going to kind of flip the script. Do you know that I know somebody that went for volunteering, foundation stuff, and she met her husband? So you never can tell. In case you're single, try that out. All right.
But brother, don't go and volunteer because you want to marry.
You will end loneliness.
Yeah. Yes.
An ideal mind is the devil's workshop. So when you volunteer, it definitely keeps your mind busy and takes your mind away from crime and other vices, basically.
And then you get to see some other real life scenarios that trigger your thoughts, and sometimes your emotions, your empathy, and you sides of you that you didn't even know you had, good sides of you that you didn't know you had.
Yes, that's amazing. Okay, another one says it increase socializing, just like we mentioned. The benefits,
it's the same thing with
it's almost the same
community,
thing. Yes, it's just the same thing. It also improves your immune system. Because you're busy, your blood and everything is working, pumping right and stuff like that. Okay, it builds bonds, creates friendship again. So we can't take the fact that you're meeting people and building relationship that will last a lifetime. And that will be beneficial to both parties. It develops emotional stability, like what you just mentioned.
There's a thing I know about being a volunteer for something or getting things done. One of the things I've learned, especially because of this volunteering thing, is something it's a habit I've cultivated growing up.
Okay.
Now, there is something about feeling very positive when you get something done, especially when nobody's owning up to the responsibility of this thing.
There's fulfillment,
there's like a
satisfaction.
fulfillment and satisfaction when you personally do this. So I feel like the emotional part of it is you become very stable, you become happy, especially when it's successful.
Your name will be written on a golden pen.
Even if nobody recognizes you for the effort and for your selflessness, you feel there's this in-depth.
Somebody smiled.
Yeah, there's an in-depth.
Exactly what I was going to say. You're able to put a smile on someone's face. You're able to solve a problem of a particular community or area or location. And right now, I think we need more of that.
We need more.
The world is already full of. The world is already full of a lot of greedy, selfish, motives. So more volunteering, more love.
I like that. Okay, and it improves self-esteem. If you're lacking self-worth, when you find yourself working hard and just putting that smile on people's face, it has a way of boosting your own confidence.
Especially with the fact that you're given a particular responsibility and
you're able to deliver.
Yeah, and you're able to deliver. So it's an added confidence boost, and you're like,
absolutely.
I did this.
I can do more. There's room for more. Interesting. And this says helps most affected by mental illness. You're having issue with mental illness, just step out of the house, okay? Look around you. What's happening? Is there a foundation? Yes, you talk about charity. I do that, okay? I have different, charity organization I do stuff with. We have the gender-based violence one that, we go around looking for rape victims and all that. I volunteer and nobody pays for that. But at the end of the day, it has opened other doors. Okay, so when you have issues with mental illness or you're thinking suicide, you want to kill yourself, nobody loves you, when you go out there and see people in dilapidated places, you will just have this self-love for yourself, like, oh, my situation is not even this bad, and this person is still surviving. Come on, I can survive.
Well, for me, I'll say if you have mental illness, you can try this, but please seek professional help.
I know.
Very, very important.
Very important.
It's important because we barely see
this one can come later when you're doing rehabilitation back into society.
So you don't go cause havoc
Exactly.
while working, as a volunteer, basically. That's a good point, though. I like that. Seek professional help. But there's a difference between somebody being mad and having mental illness. We're going to talk about this one day on the show, and of course we'll have a professional, okay, to dissect that angle. Okay, we're going to move on, and in case you're just watching, this is Hello Africa, and we're talking benefits of volunteering. Okay, in case you're not volunteering, try giving it a trial. And this, okay, the next one says it promotes longevity. Physical health. Oh,
that's
lovely.
Good. That's good.
Lovely.
So when you
less disease and all.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's a little boost when it comes to volunteering to do something. There's a contactable energy that you give. Okay. So if we're in a house where I have everyone is scared to do something, and I'm able to say, one person bravely says, I'm taking on this. There's an automatic flow of
every other person wants to be part of it.
Even if everyone doesn't want to be, there's an energy that is not physically seen, but mentally, the next person contacts or someone in the same space would just have the same connection with you, and the person says, okay, I think because this one is brave. So sometimes it's just like an instigating factor. Like once I say I can do this, automatically Pelumi says, I want to also try this. I mean, both of us will never agree to. No. You are the one on the arguing side.
I'm just trying to say it depends on what you're doing. It depends on what you're doing. You can't carry gun and go and rob a bank and tell me that I should ginger and join you.
I didn't even see that coming. I didn't even see that angle.
I don't want to
I didn't even see that angle.
No problem.
But I get your point.
No, you don't get my point.
I get your point.
All right, moving on.
It's what we deal with in the studio. Okay, and the next one says it reduces risk of Alzheimer. Okay.
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's disease has become a frightening possibilities for millions of individuals in the US and globally. However, some research has shown that people who volunteer may be at lower risk of the dilemma, basically. Okay. Wow. I have no idea, because really people break down from time to time, okay, in terms of the Alzheimer you mentioned, but I had no idea that just volunteering will actually help you
reduce the risk.
Reduce the risk.
Alzheimer's is a disease that really doesn't have a causative.
It deals with the brain.
It deals with the brain, and it means you're losing memory per time. You understand? So most of the time, what doctors recommend, so from what I've read so far, is they could recommend changing nutrition, regular exercises, and then taking memory kinds of exercises, that helps. But at some certain age, Alzheimer's is inevitable.
Okay, I like this one. It says it also leads to graceful aging. You age right because you're active. Okay, forever young, I wanna live forever young, because you volunteer. So your blood, okay, don't mind me, is pumping and everything. And of course, your skin, everything is intact, okay? Your physical wellness is
all
intact.
our ladies who want to know the secrets to skincare routines and skin glow, go and volunteer. go to Agege, go to Ajegule, go and clean up those places. You will see how you will glow. You will radiate.
You two are gentlemen.
Let's move on. Okay.
Ladies,
so
now you know.
All
okay,
right.
The next one says it burns stubborn belly fat.
You're going to have to talk about that.
Why are we
volunteering,
laughing?
I don't know.
Why are we laughing?
Ladies
It just boils down to
men.
Exactly.
See,
So
all of
why are you
us that
saying
are
I have to
drinking-
talk about it?
Because I feel like I don't know where this is coming from. So if I volunteer to do something, belly fat, okay.
It's going
No,
because you might
you
not
see,
eat.
calm down. It depends
You
on the
might not
volunteer.
eat.
I'm going to get there. You see, when you volunteer to clean or to work for peace, you want to work for peace.
Yes,
a
I've done
work.
piece work. We've done
From where to where?
It was quite a distance.
When you walk
But
from
within
Lagos,
the-
when you walk from Lagos to Ibadan and walk back, how to see the stubborn belly fats that will remain? I'm telling you,
Oh
it's
my
for
goodness.
peace. United
That's
Nations, you tag
endurance
them.
trek.
Thank you, endurance trek. You trek war out of Nigeria and out of the world.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that's
Okay, even the one we just did was very exhausting. Not to talk of Lagos to
But
Ibadan.
it was worth it. It was worth it.
It was worth
I mean,
it.
look at her now. Look at her. Look at her.
Okay, we're just gonna move on from there. It improves school and college experience. Okay, that's a
Yeah,
good
I think
one.
this one is more of
Yes.
a United Nations model
Yes.
thing. Yeah. So when you do a lot of volunteer, it helps to add to your resume as a student, seeking to go into some kind of universities and colleges and all of that. So yeah, and if you're also looking to go into international scene, they can ask what's your experience like. Okay, I volunteered for
Yes.
so I volunteered for this and that, and it gives you an added advantage.
They can make you a leader at an organization to, head a department because of your volunteering skills. Yes, so people
As a matter
aspire.
of fact, study shows now that most times, most HRs employing don't even look at necessarily your qualifications.
No,
they ask
your
your
experience.
experience, leadership qualities,
Quality.
what you've done
Yes.
on your own, tasks that you've done on your own, and you've been successful with. So yeah. That's all
Okay,
good.
and lastly, it provides better job prospects. Before we came on the show, I was talking to you about it, how I've been able to,
Secure the bag.
secure. Okay.
Secure the bag.
Well, I'm not going to say much about that,
Through
but the truth
volunteering.
is, it gives room for opportunities.
To
Okay.
secure the bag.
Yeah, I agree
Secure
with
the
you.
bag.
Okay. That's all we can take on this. I hope you've learned that there are benefits to volunteering and you're going to give it a try. We'll be taking a break, and when we return, it will be time for Word Facts. Where they like. Okay, stick around.
Hello and welcome back to the show. If you're just joining us, you've missed our top story we have you covered with our weird facts, the most interesting of our show. I'm going to start with the first one, but let me introduce my colleagues. I'm not doing the show alone. I have the beautiful Nita and the gorgeous-looking, handsome Prince Charming favorite.
They stop fighting. Did you say Prince Charming?
It's Prince
gorgeous
Charming.
looking.
I mean, look at the guy now. Look at him.
I'm forced to question.
Send your own compliments back.
But no, there's no need.
There's no need.
There's no need.
Okay,
I mean,
you're always
gods don't need the compliments of humans. All right, let's move on, please.
All right.
Okay.
Our first word fact today. Fasten your seatbelt. Female kangaroos have 3 vaginas.
Why are you so happy about it?
I'm curious. Here's what I want to ask. Do male kangaroos have 3 reproductive organs? Like, what do you need 3 vaginas for?
Today is not Friday. Today is actually Wednesday. Let me remind you.
It's in the middle.
Let me remind you. This is midweek, right?
It's midweek.
You still have to be...
Okay, so female kangaroos have 3 vaginas. Science and study have shown that they require the 3 vaginas to carry out reproductive...
because I said he should be serious.
I mean, you have to be serious
let him land.
To carry out their reproductive actions and to further procreate their kind on the earth. So the study shows that these 3 vaginas come in handy when one is going to serve as an exit for a baby kangaroo. The other 2 can be used to satisfy the male counterpart. Thank you.
Please do not ever use the word comes in handy. Thank you. Moving on.
All right, so the next word fact.
Okay.
The first man to urinate on the moon was Buzz Aldrin shortly after stepping onto the lunar surface. I think he has been pressed before the rocket took off from Earth.
No, the anxiety.
The anxiety.
All the way there. And then you now get there, there's nowhere to pee.
Who would even pee on the moon?
So he now recorded it. I'm the first man, and he actually gained entry into the word fact in the Guinness Book of Records.
Well, do astronauts' suits have zippers for...
No.
This to the neck, and they zip from the back. So I'm wondering...
So at this point, you're asking me, because I designed the suit, I should tell you how exactly he was able to get himself to pee. Okay.
Next red fact, please.
All right. Moving on, this one says the Romans used to clean and whiten their teeth with urine. Apparently, it works. Please don't do it, though. Of course, you don't have to advise me. I would never try it.
I wouldn't even think about it.
But then, for those of you, I mean, don't try it at home. But
for those of you that are stubborn.
But for you who's watching me now or watching us, and you want to try it, make sure you use your own urine. Don't.
Are you supposed to use somebody else's urine?
I mean, look at the picture. There's another guy holding urine inside.
There are like 2 persons there.
Inside a
flash.
flash.
Like, this is my own urine. This is my urine.
No, one looks like the pharmacist. The other one looks like the. One looks like the pharmacist. The other one looks like the patient.
This urine angle. Okay, at the northern leopard frog, swallows its prey using its eyes.
No.
Yes, using its eyes. It uses them to help push food down its throat. Okay, retracing them into its head.
By retracting them.
Retracting, actually. Wow.
I mean, well, look at the ant now.
Wow.
It can't gobble up with its hands.
eye.
So when it sucks the eye in, jukes the.
That's scary. I'm just thinking how deep
the frog itself looks scary.
Yeah.
Like
leopard, you know how leopard has spots and all that? So this one actually looks like a snake.
Please, let's move.
Let's move.
You know they like animal things.
I'm not there.
He's not always watching.
All right.
Okay.
Light doesn't necessarily travel at the speed of light. The slowest way we have ever recorded light moving at is 38 miles per hour, and I do not agree with this weird fact.
Okay.
Because I know for a fact light travels at 300,000 kilometers per hour.
I agree with you.
So maybe it's another form of light. Maybe it's another form of light.
Everyone has a unique tongue print, just like fingerprints. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I've seen this.
So I have a tongue print.
Yes, you do.
There's a question I want to ask, but I will not ask it.
Don't ask that.
I know it's going to be weird.
Yeah, of course it should.
All right,
the
so
next one.
The oldest condoms. Why am I?
Why are you the one?
Read this one.
I think you like it.
Please read this one. Read this one.
I have my sanity, but I'm just going to do this for you. The oldest condoms ever found dated back to the 1640s. They were found in a cesspit at Dudley Castle and were made from animals and fish intestines.
The prince was running one of the maids.
Okay.
Hold on.
You see?
See now, Dudley Castle.
It's not Friday. Should I remind you again?
I understand,
It's
but
Wednesday.
what's the condom doing in the castle?
But I don't understand the oldest condoms ever found. So, really, I don't want to talk about this, really.
Okay, and it's a wrap. Okay, on that note, we call the show a day from here. Thanks for being part of the show.
Thank you for joining us on today's episode. It's been interesting. It's been fun. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Remember, guys, stay safe, wear a nose mask, get vaccinated, and remember, peace.
Okay, of course, it's a wonderful Wednesday, and I'm just going to head out and get to other stuff. But then I'm going to miss you, and the next time we get back on our screen, we'll be here to show you love. We'll be here to keep you thrilled. We can't wait for our next edition. Don't forget, my name is Favor Aya, but I like to be called Favorite. Have a wonderful weekend.
All right, and of course, it's your girl Nita saying you have a wonderful time. Remember to keep your dreams alive and don't let it die. I love you. See you soon.